We're here. We're here. No more talking, man. No more talking. Hello, people. It's your boy, L1 the Philosopher, a.k.a. Link.
This is the top 20.
This is Philly's top 20.
This is the top 20 of Philly poets.
This is the top 20.
And this is Top 20 Poets.
This is Top 20 Poets.
This is the top 20 in Philadelphia.
And you are watching the top 20 of Philadelphia.
Poets of Philadelphia.
Poets of the city of Philadelphia.
Philly edition.
And I'm here for the top 20 of the year 2024. At number 5, and this was close. These are points. These are points from each other, right? And everybody who made it in the top 5 got a number 1 vote, right? Like it's 7 people on this list who got a number 1 vote to be the number 1 poet, right? And everybody in this top 5 did receive a number 1 vote, right? Some just received more than others, right? So, number 5. Let me stop talking. We're going with Ace. Just Ace. Ace is one of the ones. First of all, club member. I ain't trying to be that guy. I'm just saying the list a little clubby this year. You know what I mean?
Ace, I owe you a feature, bro. I know, I got you. Ace has this thing where he'll walk up. Don't matter if he's high, don't matter if he's sauced, don't matter what. He'll walk up. He'll tell you, he's like, I'm a little bent right now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But once he takes like 2 deep breaths, maybe a third if you lucky, but as soon as he takes those deep breaths and he goes, we're not on planet Earth no more. It's not even like a planet in the solar system. It's his world for real. And someone that can like capture an audience like that, like even off the first line, like that's very impressive. Not a lot of poets can do that. We all strive to do that. Well, wordsmiths all strive to do that, catch your attention off rip. But like Ace is one of those I can highlight that like he really be delivering from beginning to end.
Number 4. This person, you know, we cool. All remember, fans voted, right? People in the community, don't be looking at Link, you know. But this guy's good. It's real good. Came on the scene the last 2 years, and this last year really showcased why he one of the ones. We have a credible Tuck, number 4 in the first team all poetry. Shout out to him, man. The work's working. I mean, what they talk about? The work's working upon us, baby. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I'm getting a little egregious.
So Tut is one of my favorite poets. Tut is like, so Tut knocked off my number 1. And so right now, Tut is number 1 for me.
Incredible is, I think, one of the most complex poets. Like if I hear Tut, I already know I gotta like open up my brain. It's time to like listen.
His lyrics, you have to listen to every word, not even every bar. You have to listen to every word to catch what Tut is saying.
Incredible Tut is one of my favorite poets. Like he's just really, his pen is just crazy. His confidence on the stage. And I also like that he has so much substance in his work, but the way that he delivers it is very, very intellectual in a sense. Like you could tell that he is a very smart person, and I love that he can put that into his art, but also still make it feel like art at the same time.
It's just something about him when he say incredible, like I believe it, like not only is he incredible, but like what he's saying is credible. Like it's really crazy how it works. So yeah, shout out to Tut.
What would you like to say to your supporters?
To anyone that's taking the time to even watch a video, come to a show, tell me to keep going, the DMs, all the support, the love, I can't tell y'all enough. That's what keeps me going from the time I first started writing, and my homies telling me to keep doing this, to now and being able to speak to y'all, and then y'all speak to me. I wouldn't be doing any of this, without that support. Like I tell everyone, it means everything to me, and I'm sure it means everything to any other artist. Never hesitate to tell an artist if you appreciate them, or you just want to thank them. We're thankful for everything. I'm grateful for everyone, and always special thanks to y'all. Salute, for sure.
And number 3. This person's special to me too. They changed the game when they first entered the scene, and you can't deny that. And made it hard to really do what she does. She has an it factor, they all do, right? As the people in the top 6, they all have this it factor about them. They don't even have to project loud, and you want to zoom in and listen to every word she says. That is Lex unapologetically. Top 3, voted on by the people. This was a close one, man. I am happy. Again, club member. I didn't. Hey, the fans, the community wrote it. All right, don't be looking at link. But another club member. Shout out to her, man. I am proud to call her my peer. And I always jokingly say she turned my dreams majority. She made me into Pippin.
Lex, unapologetically. Me, personally, Lex is my favorite poet. Lex probably got one of the best pens I've ever seen.
Oh, the unapologetic one.
Definitely someone I look to as a mentor. Her writing is, it should be in books everywhere.
It's so hard for me to talk about Lex without crying. Okay, I'm gonna try. Okay. Woo! Okay. Whoa!
So I am almost about 2 years in on this journey. And I just want to say shout out to everybody who's been supporting me, who just started supporting me, who's been supporting me and stopped. If you supported me at any point on this journey, I just really appreciate you, because sometimes it does take a second for me to even realize what I'm doing and how it touches other people. And sometimes I do get into my own head, like, all right, maybe, they don't really feel it, or, maybe this is not for them, or maybe it's not for me. Admittedly, sometimes I do have those thoughts, but I appreciate everybody who's poured into me, who's come to support a show, who's bought a ticket and just to support, who has bought merch or just give me words of encouragement. Shout out to everybody who has been a part of this journey for me.
Okay. Let me drop a tear. Let me take a sip. Let me get into number 2. Okay. Number 2 on the list. I personally like this poet a lot. Last year, when they came on the scene, people didn't really know who they was right away, and I seen their skill set, and they made it. So this is the second year All Pro as well, right? Shout out to Ace. Ace is the second year All Pro as well. Credible Tuck is his first year making All Pro. Lex is his second year being All Pro as well. So this poet, this spoken word artist also is second time being All Pro of Philadelphia. Number 2, Aisha Hicks. Oh man, Aisha, that was voting for you, girl. I ain't gonna lie. She got a couple of those jaws. I thought you was gonna be one for a second. I ain't gonna fraud. Shout out to Aisha Hicks, man. She came into, again, I should have said this for Lex too. Lex definitely showed love, and she entered the Apex Arena and helped me out a lot, right? That's our biggest gate we had to date, right? Her name is that big. The same thing, not same thing, but similar. With Aisha Hicks, we had a slam, and she came into the slam and she did her thing, and she left with the prize money, right? She's one of those slammers who came into the city, who wanted to bring a little more slam culture back into the city of Philadelphia. And shout out to her for her passion, her skill set, and her little stature with her big voice, right? She is one of them ones.
Big shout out to Aisha Hicks. Yes. Keep doing your thing, Queen.
Aisha, I had to tag her as my number 1 on the list because, she amazes me every time. especially at Apex Poetry League. She won. So yes, she's definitely not to be played with.
She's so good. Like the way she can just take a topic like riding a bike or astigmatism, yeah, and just flip it into like a social justice issue or to like relationships. Like it's really unique to her. Not a lot of people can do that, and not many people are doing that as well as she can.
Now, number one. Oh, I never ever said the prize money, right? Whoever gets number one, going to get $300 prize money from L1 Poetry. Remember, L1 Poetry giving back to the community, baby. You know what I mean? L1 Poetry. So they would get that. They would sit down, hopefully do an interview. We could talk to the people about who won. Let's go. Number one, the city of Philadelphia. Congratulations to Javon, aka the Poet Bowl. This is second year being number one, and this is the fan vote. And this year, prize money is added. $300 will be going to Javon. So Javon, let's meet up. Let's exchange the money. Let's talk to the people. You know, they voted you here, so let's have a good conversation.
The Poet Bowl. Okay, so disclaimer. Don't get in y'all feelings when I say this. Jovan is my favorite Philly poet. I'm saying it, okay? Other than myself, right? It's Jovan.
Javon is one of the hardest. Javon is one of the hardest working poets that we've seen, and Javon is actually the link into this whole other world of poetry. He's like a portal, to be honest. And this is like he's come out of that portal. But that was way too deep.
I don't even like to call him a poet, and he knows that. Like I say he's an actor. I call him a performer, because when he does his pieces, he kind of embodies them. He embodies the poem. He doesn't just say the words; he acts them out, and that is something that is. I think you would put that as a poet's poet, because they're not just giving you the words, they're trying to give you an experience.
And now that I'm where I'm at in it myself, I feel like, man, there's nothing that anyone could do but put him, if not at the top, toward the top of that list, because I think he checks all boxes and, in every aspect.
Poet Bowl is definitely elite. He is top of the top. I have not seen anyone who writes better, who performs better, who like puts so much into their art. Like you could really feel it. And to the point where when he performs, I don't know if he's been through everything that he's talking about or these are personal experiences, but I feel like they are, because that's what he portrays. And I feel like he puts so much time and effort and energy into like just making his poems believable. And his writing is crazy, like out of this world. Like he'll always be my top.
But as a poet, are you kidding me? Let's not argue with the wall, all right? I'm not gonna argue back and forth with anyone on this. As a poet, as a host, as a person, Jovan has been nothing but an inspiration for me. From the moment I started performing till now, he continues to be an inspiration for me. Also, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Jovan said I'm top 5 Philly poet, and that really blew my mind. I'm just gonna put that out there. Crazy, but no, Jovan is just a different level of poet. He's a different level of poet. When you think of performance, you think of Jovan. When in my mind, when it's just the way he becomes the poem.
That's the list, man. That's the list. All first team, all poetry. Number 5, Ace. Number 4, Credible Tuck. Number 3, Lex Unapologetically. Number 2, Aisha Hicks. And number 1, Javon, aka the Poet. What else you want me to say? You gotta love it. You gotta love it. So again, to L1 Poetry, for this top 20, I'll see y'all next year. Till then, cheers. That was good, man. That was good.